Hey guys, hello. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Angela. If you're old here, hello, I love you. Last night, I watched The Dark Knight for the first time. Why I hadn't seen that movie before, I have no excuse other than I just hadn't taken the time. And I'm stupid for that because that movie, I don't want to get ahead of myself. First of all, if you've never heard of The Dark Knight for some reason, starring Christian Bale, directed by Christopher Nolan, also has Heath Ledger as the Joker. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Has Morgan Freeman. Amazing movie. It came out in 2008, and it is part two, or the second movie of the trilogy. I didn't watch Batman Begins, and I haven't watched The Dark Knight Rises. So I haven't seen those, the first one or the third one. The way I kind of understood is that you don't necessarily need to watch them in order, although that is a bit controversial because to me it only makes sense to watch movies in order. So I might have to just go back. I didn't realize that it was number two until while we were watching the movie. So I might have to go back, watch one, then two, then three, so I just kind of piece all the things together. Aside from that though, I loved this movie. I absolutely adored this movie. The acting left me at the edge of my seat. It fully engulfed me. I felt like I was in the movie. I felt like I wanted to go out there and act and be the Joker, although I wouldn't want to do that because mentally that is insane, and I just can't imagine the toll that Heath Ledger went through to play that violent and that clever of a character and do it so well. The Joker is notorious for being this character that you can just tell is not okay, whether that's through the world or through society or just looking at the way he words things or the way he acts. He's not a good character. You're not supposed to like him or be excited to play him. But just some way he does it, Heath Ledger. And then I even watched The Joker earlier last year or whenever it came out. And when Joaquin Phoenix played the Joker, I was like, how do they do this? How do they make it work? How are they able to play this type of character? Because it's hard. It's really hard. I can't imagine, but it just excites me. It gives me inspiration, and that's how you know that they are good. Some mosquito. I just killed it. Okay. That's how you know good actors from, okay actors, or just the greats from the good. It was just insane. And so his character easily was probably my favorite. Other than that, though, Christian Bale playing Batman, I'm obsessed. Christian Bale in general, I'm obsessed with, because when I watched American Psycho, he's in that movie. And then when I watched, he's in American Psycho, and then he's in... What other movie is he in? Oh, he's in Vice, where he plays Dick Cheney. It's like a satire film. And Vice, he does a really good job. His range is just insane, which everybody knows that. So seeing Christian Bale as Batman, I was like, this is really good. I'm really into this. So I love Christian Bale. This movie, all around together, aside from the acting, the shots were so beautiful. And I had seen some of the shots before, either through YouTube videos or clips, or on Instagram. I follow movie accounts, so I would see them there. And the shots of the movie are insanely beautiful. Christopher Nolan, don't even get me started, is one of the most talented and best directors there is. And so I was excited. I knew it was going to be good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was just wondering how he was going to go with it, because I don't think I'd ever seen him direct a hero movie. And so I'd seen Interstellar, and that was phenomenal. And so I was interested. To see how he would kind of make it work. The one shot that specifically stands out to me is the one where Joker, Heath Ledger, is in the car when there's chaos going all around him because he's obviously doing things to Gotham City. And you just see him in the car, and it's just a shot where it focuses on his body while he sits on the outside on the window ledge of the car, and he's just letting his hair blow, and he's taking it all in, soaking all of the destruction and corruption that he's caused. I'm not gonna lie, that shot with everything else blurred out, them focusing on Joker, is one of the most beautiful shots I've ever seen in cinema. That shot is so gorgeous because you understand what led up to that. You understand that everything is basically gone to shit. Everything is destroyed. And this man who has issues is soaking it all in because he's just so proud of the destruction that he caused. It's insane. It's absolutely freaking insane. I think the other shot that I had seen also was the one where Batman and Joker are in the cell together. So this is when Joker gets caught. He's in that cell, and Batman's in there trying to tell him where the people are so he can go save them. And he goes in there, and he's obviously Batman's beating Joker up, trying to get him to tell him everything. And I think the Joker, obviously nothing to lose, doesn't care, is not afraid of anything, which is something I'll talk about in a little bit later. Um, but the Batman just basically like grabs him, throws him on the ground up against the cell, and it starts yelling at him, right? And the Joker's just laying there, and it's another one kind of similar to the last scene that I was just talking about, but you just see him laying there seeming totally like not even defeated because he doesn't care and he continues to do it. But he's just laying there. You could just see him smiling and laughing because he realizes that he has nothing to lose and he doesn't care how much Batman or anyone else tortures him. He wins. And I think that's so insane. Like, that blows my mind that you can't threaten him to take his money. You can't threaten him to take his life. He literally has nothing to lose. And that's the thing that I wanted to talk about is I think the Joker's character intrigues me and intrigues everyone so much because of how free he must feel. Now, he's binded by the fact that mentally he hates himself and he hates everybody, but it seems like he came to terms with that. And it seems like the Joker as a character doesn't care what you have to say or what you have to do or how you threaten him. He's always going to win in the end because he doesn't care about the silly little material human things that everybody else cares about. He doesn't care about people's lives, which that's not silly. That's something you should care about, but he doesn't. It's just insane. His character is so fascinating to me. I'm obsessed. And so I need to watch any other movie that the Joker's in. I haven't seen him in Birds of Prey or even Suicide Squad, so I don't know how he is when Johnny Depp plays him. To me, from the clips and the trailers that I've seen, he seems a little more freeing, a little more free-going, easygoing, but still mentally checked out. So I need to see that, but his character is just so fascinating to me. That's what really stood out to me about The Dark Knight. I think there's just so much like production that went into this movie to make it look the way it did. It's so amazing the way they made events transpire. So you're never lost. You're always going through it. You're always understanding what scene happens next, and then after that, and then after that. I just love how they made the movie go. I loved how they made it transpire. Everything just sucked me in, and I loved this movie. I loved it. I would give it a 10 out of 10 if I have to rate it. So I need to go watch other ones and see how those are because, mwah, chef's kiss. Let me know what y'all think. Have y'all seen this movie? If you have, tell me. Did you like it? Did you love it? How did you feel about it? Who's your favorite character? Why is it the Joker? No, kidding. Just tell me what you thought about it. I'm always down to talk about movies. Always down to talk about movies. If you want to see any of my other videos regarding movies, I'll link them up in the eye because I've made quite a few. So you can go check those out, and I will talk to y'all later.